Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hi students, welcome back to our today's class. It is life process nutrition part 2. In the part 1 we studied about the modes of nutrition. So today let us discuss in the part 2 about autotrophic nutrition. Children, what is autotrophic nutrition? A type of a nutrition where plants prepare their own food in presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. The term autotroph is found by the combination of two terms, children. One, auto means a self, tropic means a production or utility. This means it is self production. So autotrophic nutrition is a process of self production, and this autotrophic nutrition is performed by autotrophic plants. The plants which contain green colored pigment, those we call autotrophic plants. Those green colored pigment are called as chlorophyll. So what this chlorophyll will do, children? This chlorophyll traps the solar energy from the sun and they prepare their own food. Not only that, they also utilizes certain factors such as carbon dioxide from air, water and minerals from the soil by a process called photosynthesis. Okay, so this is about autotrophic nutrition, children. So let us discuss the plants prepare their own food by a process that we called photosynthesis, and a type of nutrition is called as autotrophic nutrition. So what is photosynthesis? The photosynthesis is a complex photochemical process. By this process, what plants will do? They prepare their own food. That food is nothing but a glucose. Later, that glucose which is produced by the plant will be stored in the form of starch in different plants' body part. So this process of photosynthesis is generally performed in presence of sunlight and a chlorophyll. Okay, such a process we call photosynthesis. So here I'll put down some chemical equations of photosynthesis. The chemical equation of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 12H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6, which is nothing but a glucose. Along with that glucose, oxygen is formed. That oxygen is liberated out through stomata, which is present in a part of a leaf, and along with that water molecules are formed. So in this process of photosynthesis, what plants are doing? They are utilizing carbon dioxide from air, water from the soil, sunlight, that is a source of solar energy from sunlight, and a chlorophyll, a green colored pigment from a chloroplast of a plant. By using that, they prepare a food substance called glucose, and this glucose which is prepared by a plant will be stored in the different plant body part in the form of a starch. So this is about photosynthesis, children. Now this process of photosynthesis, as I said you, it is a complex photochemical process. It takes place in two different ways. Now let us discuss the mechanism of photosynthesis which generally happens in autotrophic plants. So children, this process of photosynthesis generally occurs in two ways. That is, one is a light reaction, other is dark reaction. Before we study about the mechanism of photosynthesis, let us know actually where does this process of photosynthesis occurs, that is site of photosynthesis. The site of photosynthesis occurs in a cell organelle called chloroplast. This cell organelle called a chloroplast, it is a membrane structure where the photosynthesis process occurs. This chloroplast contains a green colored pigment called chlorophyll, which traps the solar energy, as we discussed earlier in the process of when we said about photosynthesis. So this chloroplast is a membrane bound disc shaped structure which is generally found in the mesophyll cells of a leaf. So it is a double membrane structure which is filled with a matrix called stroma. So it is believed that in the stroma all the enzymatic reactions of photosynthesis occurs, which leads to the formation of starch. In this stroma, what happens, children? All enzymatic reaction occurs. You have to remember here that which we are going to discuss now. Okay, and in stroma we find some flattened thylakoids which are arranged in stalks, those we call as a grana, And in grana, what happens, children? Trapping of solar energy takes place. Trapping of solar energy occurs. So these grana which are present in the chloroplast, they are connected by some system of loosely arranged lamellae called as stroma lamellae. So these are the different parts of our chloroplast, which is the site of photosynthesis. Is it clear for children? Now let us discuss the mechanism of photosynthesis which occurs in the chloroplast. And you have to remember, children, okay, in a stroma what generally occurs? Enzymatic reactions occurs, and in grana trapping of solar energy takes place. Now let us discuss the mechanism of photosynthesis. So now let us discuss mechanism of photosynthesis, the events that occur in the chloroplast. Generally, in children, there are the three major events which generally occurs in the chloroplast. The first event is conversion of light energy to chemical energy. The light energy, from where do it get plant? It get from sunlight. So that light energy should convert into the chemical energy. After converting light energy into the chemical energy, the second stage is splitting of water molecule. Okay, children? Then after splitting of water molecule, reduction of carbon dioxide occurs to carbohydrates. They may ask you what are the events that occurs in the chloroplast. So these are the three events which generally occurs in the chloroplast. So all these occurs in two ways. One is that is light reaction, other is dark reaction. So let us start first with what is actually a light reaction. So light reaction, it occurs in the grana of a chloroplast. As I said you earlier when we are discussing about the structure of chloroplast. So light reaction occurs in grana of a chloroplast. So during light reaction what happens? Okay, it occurs in a series of steps. First, activation of chlorophyll molecule takes place. As I said you that chlorophyll are the green colored pigment which are present in the chloroplast of a mesophyll of a cell. What happens when light energy falls on a leaf? Okay, the chlorophyll molecule which are present in the chloroplast, they traps the solar energy. They takes the solar energy. By taking the solar energy, they get activated. So due to that activation of chlorophyll molecule, it leads to splitting of water molecule. So the water molecule, it splits into H plus and OH minus ion. This process of splitting of water molecule is called photolysis. It is also called as Hill's reaction. Is it clear, children? So splitting of water molecule is called as what? Photolysis. Okay, that happens in step 2. So in a step 3, okay, the H plus and OH minus ions which are formed due to the splitting of water molecule, they undergo series of reactions. Series of quick change reactions they undergo. The OH minus ions, okay, it undergoes series of reactions and form water and oxygen. The oxygen which is formed, that will be eliminated out of the plant body. Okay, so in the coming classes we'll study how the exchange of gases takes place in a plant in a life process called respiration. Now the OH minus ions leads to the formation of water and oxygen. Now the H plus ions which are present, okay, so they are quickly used up by special compounds which are present. Those are called electron acceptors, NADP. Okay, children, now this NADP, okay, they takes the H plus ions and they convert into NADPH, and ATP get converts into ADP get converts into ATP. So what is NADPH? So what we call NADPH and what is ATP? NADPH is called as nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide phosphate. Okay, I'll write down here. It is called as nicotinamide, okay, nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide phosphate. Nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide phosphate, and ATP is called as adenosine triphosphate. Now these ATP and NADPH are also called as assimilatory power. They may ask you in objectives what are assimilatory power. You have to remember NADPH and ATP are called assimilatory powers. So what are the end products of these light reaction, children? ATP, NADPH, water and oxygen. This is what happens in light reaction. Means you have to remember that this light reaction occurs in grana of a chloroplast. ATP and NADPH molecules are formed. Okay, now let us discuss. So after the light reaction, the next phase called the dark reaction occurs. This dark reaction is called as an biosynthetic phase, or light independent reaction. So in this dark reaction, what happens? Enzymatic reaction occurs. So the name itself indicating the dark reaction in the sense it do not require presence of light. It doesn't mean that it takes place in dark. Okay, so dark reaction in the sense it do not require light. Okay children, and it occurs in stroma. You have to remember, it occurs in stroma of a chloroplast. Okay, is it clear? So now here during the light reaction, what generally formed? ATP and NADPH are formed, right, at the end of the light reaction. Now those ATP and NADPH which are formed in the light reaction, they are used up in the dark reaction. Okay, that is hydrogens of NADP is used for what purpose? Combining carbon dioxide, okay, by utilizing energy to form glucose. So this formation of glucose in a dark reaction, it does not occur in a single step. Okay children, this formation of glucose by a dark reaction, it doesn't occur in a single step, right? It occurs in number of steps, and special intermediate compounds are formed, and there will be an action of enzymes. Okay, so during the dark reaction, RUBP, ribulose bisphosphate, okay, so it accepts the carbon dioxide, okay, and finally converts to starch. Remember children, this process of dark reaction does not take place in a single step. It occurs in number of steps, and special intermediate compounds are formed. Okay, so I'll give you a rough idea about the dark reaction. In the higher classes, we'll study in detail about the light reaction and dark. Here we end our class today children. So this is about the mechanism of photosynthesis. Hope you have understood this class. In the next class, we'll study about factors that are related to photosynthesis. So if you like this video children, please do like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you children. Have a good day.